welcome to tonight's session. I'm Saul Sunforge. This is the Dirty 20. The players previously left into the mausoleum. They went through the underground area that they found, and inside they found ghouls and wyverns. Last session, they snuck their way through with combat and sneaking, and then they went ahead and exited out through a waterfall as they were being chased. They jumped a few gaps, they crossed down the waterfall, and they made it into the next area. Let's find out where they landed, shall we? Alright, so after you went through the underground tunnels that were made by the ghouls, you came across an entryway or an exit, depending on your perspective. It was about 5 feet up in the air, and you all ended the last session climbing up into it. But you did not want to know what was in the next room until this session. So let's reveal that to you now. That's what I could show you before you enter into the room. Alright, no perception check is needed for what you see in front of you right now. So, in this room, other than the cold chill, of course, that you felt permeating through this area entirely, and you see down the ground is completely covered and saturated with some type of green liquid. You're not quite sure what it is, but it doesn't smell very pleasant. Inside this green liquid are various boxes made out of wood. Most of them are in various stages of rot and disrepair, as it looks like they've been sitting here for quite some time. You don't see any enemies or anything present in this room just yet. You're safe from what was traveling behind you, however, as you jumped the gap, went down the waterfall, ran away from it, and climbed through the wall. The, the hole itself in the wall is circular. It's not perfectly smooth because it was made with claws. It seems like it took us some time to make because the wall is rather thick. However, the hole itself is about 15 to 20 feet around, and it goes about 10 feet deep. If you wish to, before you enter into that other room, you are safe to take a rest, if it's needed. But remember, you do have the element of surprise currently, assumedly. So if you take the rest, that's up to you.
Oh, there.
What would you all like to do?
Let's lay everyone out a little bit. Really quick. Get a quick sip. Sit rep or everything.
Hi, Dova.
You're missing shit. Doctor's missing stuff. Fox is missing stuff, and goddamn, Raikou at the lowest, you missing 3 HP. No, Raikou might need like an entire long rest. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
We do still have the element of surprise, but we also have the element of we're dying. But also, element of surprise. What are you thinking, Chad? Because I've been saving all my fighter stuff, for whatever is coming forward. How many things do you get back?
For a short rest, not a lot.
We all don't get shit for a short rest.
All right.
The only thing that we mostly would get is health. So the question is, do we wish to stop for some health?
I'm close to half health, but you know, I have a gun. I have bullets now, so I'm going to stay in the back now. I can stay in the back now. This is good.
All right. So no rest then.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Very well. On go ahead and whoever's the lead of this group right now, go ahead and give me your perception check, please.
Alright, who's going first?
I feel like the doctor would be in the middle.
Okay.
Is it dark and scary here?
It is dark, and there are sounds, distant sounds, echoing sounds of things that might possibly be scary. Yes.
Okay, Raikou then will take front because she has dark vision.
All right. All right. Go ahead and roll your perception, Raikou.
And yeah, it's 25.
Pretty good. Okay. So on the other side of this hole, before you enter down into the room, Raikou notices that there is some sort of hand ladder made out of rope and some dilapidated pieces of wood. Some of the rungs happen to be missing, but it does not go fully down to the water. However, it goes close to it, and you can see that there are boxes that you could possibly jump to if you did not wish to wade through the unknown substance. When you look around, how far is her dark vision?
It is the 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 distance of 60 feet.
Okay. All right. So with that check, Raikou also gets some bonus things that she sees. Up as she scans the room, looking up, you are able to see that there is somewhat of a catwalk that is attached to the inner wall, and I'll go ahead and reveal that area. The beginnings of it, at least, over there. There's a catwalk that is about 55 feet up in the air. The ceiling, though, you're not able to make out for this structure. So it has to be very high up, at least past your distance of 60. And she hears in the water some splashing sounds, but she sees no one.
Oh dear.
You think you might
know
see
what's
somebody on top of that catwalk, but from this distance, it's impossible to make out friend or foe or race. But you do see the shadow of somebody up there. And let me reveal some more of this room for you too, as well, because that's a pretty good check. Here we go. Reveal. In addition to the boxes that you see, you also see that there are some broken shelves and various pieces, odds and ends of furniture lining this water. Some of them are floating because they're a little bit lighter, but there are stacks that have settled down that you could also use as possible platforms.
Why do I feel like if I lighted a match, we would all die from a methane explosion?
Sure looks like it.
So Raiku's gonna be like, shh. You must be so quiet.
Nods.
And I guess it's time to make the first jump. I don't know.
All
Unless
right.
somebody else has some sort of other jumping maneuver. Nope.
Uh,
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, nothing that I would want to use at this current point in time.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check from the rope ladder jump to the wooden box that is mostly intact still, but there are definitely pieces of it missing. All right.
26.
All right, so you definitely make the jump from the ladder. You turn in air and land on the dilapidated box. It holds your weight, and you do not fall off. You are currently on this box. Suddenly, all the sounds that you've heard, the splashing and things, stop.
They're here.
If you want to move to the next one, I'll give that to you as well. I'm not going to make you roll an athletics check for every single one. That would be boring and
Okay.
tedious.
All right. Let's go to the next one, so that way someone else can make a jump in. Or you
Okay.
want me to do this one? Which one do you want me to do?
Whichever one you prefer.
I think that one then.
Okay.
All right. Who's next to come in?
I'll go.
All right. You got this, Jack.
So
Good
what was
old
it?
athletics.
All right. I'm not terrible. Not 20.
Okay, so go ahead and move yourself 3 boxes. Any three boxes you wish.
1. A 2. A 3.
All right. All right. So from your box that you're at, you can see that there are more other boxes in front of you. Some of them are reinforced with iron slats, and these boxes look a little bit more intact. However, they are larger, so it would require the jump and a climb if you were to traverse through this muck using these boxes. You don't see any enemies. However, roll a perception check for me.
Perception. 28.
All right. You hear from up above you. You hear they're coming. They're coming. Nobody was supposed to follow us. Nobody was supposed to make it through. How did we get followed? Who's following us? And then you hear, "Shut up, you. Be quiet. We don't know who these people are." So you hear 2 voices, one male, one female. The male voice happens to sound like somebody who may be in some form of panic or psychosis.
I would be too if I was suddenly being followed. Allegedly.
All right. Fox or Doctor, who's next to make their jumps?
Your athletics is not good, is it? No, it isn't. Do you want Fox to try to carry you on his back?
Oh.
Do you wish to get onto my back?
Suck it. Jumping and doing all of the coordination stuff that hard.
I'm sure that you're all right. If you want to jump, I will help you. Do you believe you can?
Would I hinder you?
Except the doctor a bit.
All right.
Doctor is like,
Not too badly. So look, so am I gonna make this at disadvantage if I have the doctor on back?
I'll let you choose either disadvantage or a higher DC. I'll let you choose.
Hmm. Sure. Let's go monkey. We're gonna go disadvantage.
Alrighty.
Would you like to press enter for me? Are you sure? 18.
All right. And with you, just one swoop of your big, strong, burly frame, you pick the doctor up over onto your shoulders, I imagine? Or are you gonna just like carry her like a baby?
him.
Him on back.
Yeah, sorry, him. My mistake. My mistake. All right. So, yeah, so you put the doctor on your back and you go ahead and descend down. Are you jumping from that hole or are you jumping from the ladder? And
So-
are you running?
So, what I'm gonna say is, he's gonna do it from the rope, but he
Mhm.
also is going to kind of know that the ropes might be fine, but the wooden planks that are kind of dilapidated might
Mhm.
not hold them. So he's kind of like,
How much did you actually give Fox a tangible weight?
Fox's tangible weight is
Right there.
this 220.
Mm-hmm. And doctor, you're probably what, like a buck something?
Something like that.
All
This
right.
is the old weight, so yeah, buck something.
Okay. No problem. All right. So you clutch your big arms around to secure the doctor over onto your back. You then take hold of the rope with your other arm, and you're able to jump over to the other box. Uh, you go ahead and you land on the box. It kind of starts to give way to your foot because of how old and rotted this wood is. And doctor, I need you to give me a. Let me check. Give me a. Just give me a straight dex check to hang on as Fox sticks the landing to make sure you don't continue forward. And Fox, if you want, you could give me a strength check to secure the doctor.
Do it. Do it.
This
No, one more. One up. Yep. Ah, there's the nat one.
That's for the doctor.
That's
Yep.
for the doctor. And then you want
I want you to give me a straight strength.
a 22.
Alrighty. So, Doctor, after Fox sticks the landing, the weight and the momentum of your body continues forward as you're going to tumble down into this murky substance. Fox is able to grab onto you before you touch it and pull you back up to the box that he's on. So you're both currently on the same box that is currently starting to splinter and crack the rest of the way. But no one has touched this liquid yet. It smells awful.
Well, okay then.
Still, you have not seen anyone. Jack, however, of course, you heard the conversation up above you in the rafter area up there. from Jack, from where you're at, go ahead and give me a perception, and then I'll go ahead and, based on what it is, clear out more space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not one.
Alrighty.
Aw, yeah.
Alrighty. So you see, other than the box in front of you, you see that there is a larger box after it, but you can't see anything past it or around it or anything like that. You happen to see that, but you can tell above it that there is a shadow of presumably some more of that platform. That's probably about as much as I could generously give you.
All right.
Doctor, you are able to, no perception needed. You are able to look around these boxes that are before you, and you know with rather good certainty that there are invisible enemies present. That are going through the water. You're able to perceive, even though they're moving slower, you're able to perceive that there is movement in that water. There isn't, it's not like it's sloshing around. They're not trying to move through it fast, but you know that there are some people down there. Friend or foe, you're not sure, obviously, but you definitely know there's things down there.
Stay on the guard.
Raikou, I need a perception check. All right. And just as the doctor said to stay on guard, hold on a second, sorry. Let me pause this one. All right. So you see after the doctor says to stay on guard, a pinkish color light from up above in those rafters comes down at a diagonal angle and fires across the room, not at you, but by you, and then past you, and then hits the wall that's directly behind you. And then you hear, well, now they're definitely going to know we're here. What the hell did you do that for? And then you all hear, they might be friendly, they might be helping us. We don't know who they are. And then you hear, they're thieves. They're all thieves. All of them. You can't trust any of them. All thieves, all of them. They all need to die. And then you hear, settle down, you. I'll have no more of that talk or I will throw you down there with it. And then you hear somebody hailing you. You down there? Friend or foe? In a female's voice. Not my burly manly voice.
Friend?
Hopefully.
Yes, that is yet to be seen, I suppose. Be careful down there. It's a little bit tricky. Make your way on over to the shelf here underneath the platform. The shelves are, of course, destroyed in the rubble, but you can use it to climb your way up here. We need to question you. You, of course,
Uh.
can ignore it if you wish and continue on, or whatever you like.
Looks to teams like,
If you a friend, why not tell me what is out, or what is down here with us?
We don't know who you are. You could be hostile forces, and in that case, what is down there with you will help protect us, ironically, as it is trapping us here. So, we'll determine that as you get to us. You could be in league with them. Everything here is tricks and lies.
You are trapped here? Says Fox.
Well, we're... And then you hear the other one, say no more to them. Don't trust them. And then you hear the female's voice, yes, me and my friend here, well, we cannot go forward further, and we cannot really go back further. As you hear her cough, she says, we've been here for some time, and we seem to be running rather low on food. Not sure what course to take. If you are friends, surely you may be able to help us out in exchange for a bit of information. And if you are not friendly, surely what's down there will stop you, and we will be safe a little longer, at least until we run out of food or make a move of some kind. Come on up, we'll explain. Or take your chances down there. It matters not to me much right now. I do not know you. I will give you some friendly advice, though, to avoid that slop down there. You do not want to step in it, I assure you. And with that, a boot gets thrown down there so you can see it. Not thrown at either one of you, but thrown down there so you can watch it drop. And the boot itself is completely, like, been corroded and destroyed, and pieces of it are missing. And they say, I had the misfortune of stepping in it just shortly. You do not want it to touch your bare skin for too long, I assure you.
Of course, there's a giant acid pit. Bye.
At this point, I should mention the vapors coming off of this liquid are very nauseous to your nostrils, very putrid, and it does smell a little bit corrosive. But more importantly, when you smell it, it gives you slightly a headache, and sort of like as if you had a hangover and you're now, starting to see like spinny double stuff. But just slowly, you just entered the room, you haven't been there too long, and so it's only doing that a little bit. But it does seem to be getting worse.
So I'm just going to stop breathing for a little bit.
All
Are
right.
you fucking reborn? He doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah, I remember.
I guess, let's just continue then.
All right. Everything that you see there are possible places that you're able to go. So, like if you were trying to continue jumping. So I'll circle.
What is this?
A wall.
It seems like
That's the back wall that was hit with The pinkish are
All right.
yes.
So I guess we begin the jump cycle again. Raikou will go, then Jack, then Willis. Yup.
I am circling the platforms. All the places you could possibly jump to.
All right, Soul.
Yes, sir.
Shut I do Raikou.
Go for it.
Ah, dirty 20.
All right. You could jump to two spaces. So any one of those one or two platforms in front of you.
So 1
Mm-hmm.
and then 2.
There you go. Jack, you are the lead man. Unless Doctor and Fox, you only plan on going one. If you only plan on going one, that's fine. But Jack, you're the lead man, so if you want to give them more space, that's up to you too.
Yeah, I'll try to give them more space.
Or you could decide to go swimming.
I am resistant to poison, not acid, good sir. 14.
14. Alrighty. Let's see what's the next platform next to you. Alright. So that platform, that box is about 8 feet tall or so, and it's about 10 feet wide. It's rather large. So you're able to jump to it, but you are not able to climb it. You're grasping onto it.
Just another normal day.
You-
Alright.
How tall are you?
How tall is Jack Cartus?
I'd say 6 something.
Hold on. 6 foot.
There we
Wow.
go.
He's
All
6
right.
foot flat.
Alrighty. So you're dangling with your feet about 2 feet above this liquid.
at least it's not a bottomless pit this time.
And as you're hanging there, you hear.
Oh, lovely.
As you're hanging there looking down and you hear this noise, you're able to hear at least 4 of them. And you're able to see movement in the water now at this point.
Eh,
What would you like to do?
climb up.
All right. From there, you climb up. Your feet don't touch the ground. You are able to stand on top of this platform, and you can see very clearly now that the ring is gone.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just making sure.
Yep. You're able, from there, you are able to see the next box, which is even larger. It is secured with braced metal. The box looks like it's fully intact. However, some of the wood on top is rotten, leaving just the exoskeleton of the metal slats of the reinforcement for this box. So basically, it's like a large X is going through the box, which is metal, a metal platform. All the wood pieces of the top of this lid, at least, are rotted out in various fashions.
Okay.
Beyond that, in the water, you're able to see a bunch of shards of what appears to be broken glass from different types of containers that were held, presumably, in that large box. You're able to see past that even still because of your height vantage, and you can see that this gross liquid is flowing down. Hold on a second here. There's a gross green liquid floating down. This liquid looks a lot thicker than the liquid that is all around the party. It actually looks more solid than liquid, but is still flowing down this staircase that is missing several columns and pieces to it. Uh, in fact, some of the stairs are just intact in the middle, which is holding the rest of the stairs together. The bottom piece to the top piece that's braced to the ground. These stairs, the next room beyond, you can't see what's there. However, you can tell that these stairs lead up to a higher elevation than the room you're currently in. You are also able to get a better view of the platform that is up here, and you can now see that there's two figures from your vantage point. You can see two figures. One of them looks rather furry. Definitely not a human.
Is it a Wookiee? No. Interesting.
All right, Doctor and Fox, it is your turn.
I guess it's time for Fox to make the jump. The
Are you-
jumps? He jumps.
Is it? Are you jumping with the Doctor again, or are you jumping separate now that you're on a actual stable jumping platform?
I'm jumping with the doctor.
Okay, Doctor, what was your passive again? It was like 24 or something.
The doctor's passive
Yes,
is 25.
25. Okay. As Fox is going to make that jump, Doctor, you see that there is another crate over on this side that is floating in the water. It seems to be pretty much intact. However, it is floating, a little bit closer to you, as there is no current here, so it's not staying still, but it is slowly meandering your way. Fox, go ahead and give me your athletics check.
24.
24.
I believe I'm still doing it with disadvantage. Yes.
Okay. Yep. 20.
No.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Since you chose disadvantage, that's what I was going to go with each time. Yeah. So 24, and you're going to be jumping to the red circled platforms, or
Red circle, as the doctor hasn't said anything yet.
okay.
So,
All right. So yeah.
right, you're not gonna say anything. So.
Okay. All right. So 24. That's good enough to get you 3.
1, 2. Huh. This is as far as I can go. Unless I try to go for the big box.
Well, no, there's a third circle there.
I mean,
It's a pile. It's a little pile of rubble. It's not huge. It's mostly in the water itself, and it's going to put you about a foot away from the water line itself. But you can jump to that if you wish to.
nah, it's fine.
Alrighty.
Just gonna tell the doctor, do you think you can climb on top of me? So I can try to throw you on top of the box? Gonna have to work it.
I
What-
think I can do that.
Work a little together for this. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do next year. We're gonna throw the doctor to the box, and hopefully maybe Jack or Raikou can grab the doctor.
Yep. There's definitely enough room on Jack's box for you to be able to stand there, and the box itself looks in good enough condition, and it's significant enough of a platform that you could potentially stand 2 people on it with not really any problem. All right.
Uh,
Which? Oh, go ahead. You could do that as part of this too.
do you, are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go to Raikou after.
All right. All right. So what would you like me to do then? Would you like me to make an athletics to
Yeah,
doctor makes it?
you have to make an athletics to throw the doctor. The doctor has to make a strength to be able to hang on, or Jack can assist and add +4 to the doctor if he's trying to catch her. However, I won't say the risk in it. We'll see what happens.
All right. So here's the throw. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready for the throw.
17.
All right. So Fox picks the doctor off his back and Jack, go ahead and give me a perception. Since you weren't told that was going to happen, give me a perception.
19.
Yeah, so you hear hurrah, and as you hear that, you instinctively turn and see the doctor coming towards you. What
Oh,
do you,
bloody hell.
what? Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Catch.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength to try to catch the doctor.
I'll add the blah, 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 blah,
Knowledge
the
past
knowledge of
life.
the past. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
1.
11.
All right, so you catch the doctor, and more likely, more accurately, you stop the doctor with your body, and then you yourself get bumped from the momentum of a person, even though a small person, still a person, hitting you, and now you're hanging back off the edge of the other side of the box.
Warning next time.
Go ahead and
Sorry about that.
Go ahead and give me a perception check from that side of the box as you're hanging, please.
Nope. That. Not. Nope. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
24.
Alrighty. So while you're hanging there from that side of the box, because of your vantage point, you're able to see in the water over here bubbles surfacing from the rubble that is over there. You are able to see that there is some type of passage there, as you presume the ghouls or some ghoul who either made that original hole that you came into this room from, or a different ghoul perhaps, made a hole into this wall over there. And there is a semi-submerged passage over there. So now you have some options.
Options? They're bubbling. That means there's stuffies in there. By stuffies, I mean the acid. Do you wish to swim through the acid?
No, I don't particularly wish to swim through acid.
Okay.
I'm not a mess. I am. I will take back anything I just said because I realized I remembered something. So carry on.
Forgot my swimsuit, so I can't swim.
Alrighty.
Well,
So you still have two options then, obviously. You have those stairs and you have that platform still if you choose to. Are you still determined to make your way over there? The stairs are lower and closer, but the platform is the one that has those two people. The one who hailed you, who is the female of the group, who is rather hairy.
Yeah, Texas going vote. I think the more immediate problem for Jack is just gang back up.
Right. Oh yeah, of course. I was just letting you. I was just giving you the options. Of course, you have to still do what you're going to do.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and give me a strength. Climb on back up.
13. Hold on.
You go. You try to lift yourself up. Lift your weight. You're
Hold on. 19.
almost up, and ooh, you make it. Your body, falls onto. You're on the box, but you made it up there. You're just prone on the box right now. You used a lot of your strength. You're a little bit tired from that climb. Took a little bit more out of you than you thought. At this point, the vapors themselves are just absolutely permeating it's permeating your clothing. Your nostrils are. You might actually be even having mucus and things coming out of your nose, and your eyes might actually be stinging at this point. Are you still holding your breath, Jack? That was for everybody, by the way. Are you still holding your breath? At this point, from when you started holding your breath, it's been about 30 seconds or so.
Uh, um, not as much as holding my breath as not breathing, as in.
Oh,
I
okay. Yeah. You don't need to breathe. I know that. So I just wasn't sure. I just want to make sure that the distinction was there. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. So yeah. So you're holding your breath. So just your eyes would be stinging at this point, and like forcibly tearing up and things. But you and the doctor are both on that box, and you are safe. The noises that were below have subsided, and as has the slight movements of the water, they've went back to being calm. All right, Raikou, is your turn, I believe.
Well,
right? Fox through the doctor. Jack
Yep.
went. Okay, so it's Raikou. Okay.
Raikou is looking at this box like, gosh, do I want to be part of the hanging club?
Yeah, it's a pretty decent sized box. Like I said, some large freight or something must have been in it. It's mostly intact, and from what you see, it looks rather sturdy. The top of it, at least.
Hmm. I think.
Yeah, Raikou is very slender, so she would be able to fit. It'd be a squeeze, but you'd be able to fit up there with the doctor and Jack. However, Fox would not also be able to fit up there without knocking off at least two people. He's a big farmer man, big buffalo.
Raikou is going. He'll look around to see if there's anything else, because he doesn't want to squeeze there with everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception.
Ah, yes, nat 1. 12.
Yeah, you can't. All right, so 12. That is, you can see that there is a small brown box floating in the water, and it's the same box out of character. It's the same box that the Doctor's seen, and it is coming towards your group. It's coming your guys' way. It's floating, and it's right there at this point. That is what you see. And you can tell that, obviously, that you're kind of close, about 15 feet or so, away from a wall. However, the wall itself is a flat surface, or nothing that you would be able to climb without anything. And of course, obviously, you see the rubble that's right down near your feet, and the bubbles, because they're not hard to miss. Just then, another flare shoots through the air and gets shot at the wall here in front of the three of you, or the two of you, excuse me, that are on the larger of the boxes. The flare goes up and hits the wall and spreads light out about you, so the room is a little bit more illuminated at this point. So let me go ahead and clear some more things for you. It's not really going to matter too much. However, you're able to see further and more of the shape of this room and its dimensions. Even with the light, however, hitting that wall, you still don't see any potential adversaries or friend or foe. But it was definitely shot from up top again, and the one who shot it was the furry female. As the flare was shot, however, you are able to see that. Which ones have you met? Fox and the Doctor's memories are still the same, right? You carry all the memories throughout, correct? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're able to tell that this furry female is one of the Corgine race. The rare Corgine.
What? There's no picture.
No. I didn't have. I don't have the art skills to make the picture for the custom race. I guess I could have got something, but like I said, I just got home, so I just wanted to get on. I didn't even know if you guys were gonna show in time, so I just was actually about to go to sleep, and then I got on and said, well, let me check. There you are. So here we are. Here, I'll write doggo. How about that? Dog. Can't write very good with this thing. Doggo. It looks terrible. I should have just typed it.
It's an Anthropuppers
Mm-hmm.
of the Corgi persuasions.
Yeah.
Yes, this is excellent. This is exactly what we just...
Yes. Yep. They are puppers. They're called the Corgine. They're not all based off of corgis. That's just what the race is called. But corgis are included. This one looks more like a border collie.
Here you go. There's enough furry art on the internet to give you an image on what this.
Oh God! I didn't want to search furry art plus internet. I didn't think that was a realm that I wish to delve in personally. But if
you made a custom D&D race that is of a dog, of the anthropomorphic persuasion, you've walked into this, whether you like it or not.
As long as it isn't something that would get me slapped with the criminal charges, I'll be fine.
That is questionable.
Oh God, God.
Something nice. But I guess it's not like that. Okay. So, screw it, Raikou will jump. Why not? Let's go.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me another. Go ahead and give me. Yep.
16.
And you were trying to jump to their platform.
Yeah.
All right, Doctor, give me a perception check. All right, so Raikou goes bounding through the air to try to make this leap, and she must have miscalculated the distance a bit because she's jumping a little short. Not terribly short, but you are able to turn and see this in time. What would you like to do? She clearly isn't going to be able to grab the ledge of the box, but she's close enough where you might be able to do something to help. What would you like to do?
Yeah, Doctor, what would you like to do?
Why can't
Is it close enough for the doctor to extend his arms out and try to grab Raikou?
Yeah, he can. I'm guessing he and Raikou would kind of weigh somewhat similar.
Somewhat.
Somewhat, except Raikou has the chesticles and the Doctor has the testicles.
This is true.
Dova, sorry, buddy, I can't type in chat again. I don't know why it's not letting me press enter to send it. Let me see. Let me just click on send and see if it works. Nope. What the hell? Am I banned from my own room or something?
Oh, have you seen the rigged wheel?
The rigged wheel?
On D-Live, the rigged wheel.
No.
It should be on the corner of your page.
Oh, fortune wheel?
Yeah. I've been getting, like, I've had upwards of, like, I think 100 tickets that I've gotten, and I've been getting zeros and, ones
It
on
comes
the
with,
rigged wheel.
it comes with some pretty cool music too.
Yeah, it comes with it.
What are
Cool
the
music and stuff.
what are the tickets for?
Oh, you could get lemons.
Hmm.
And I've been getting 0 lemons and 1 lemon. That's why I call it the rigged wheel.
0 lemons. That should not be a prize. I'm sorry, that's not a prize.
Alright, there is something you can do if you don't want to grab. You can do Chrono Shift, Reaction, make her re-roll it.
Dova said that he had received 64 lemons from 10 tickets so far.
It's on you if you want to make her re-roll it or you want to grab.
I just remembered a thing I heard.
What are you gonna do? What?
Chat.
What?
Oh, temporal shunt?
No, not fun. That one where I could pick like several people and then push them wherever which way.
Scatter? You mean the mass teleport?
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a reaction or a main action. That's the thing.
You may use either one. Your perception check was fast enough that you can use a main action.
Well, now it's on you.
If your check was a little bit lower, then it would just be a reaction that you'd be able to use.
Are you gonna scatter all of us to boink to the end?
Yeah.
where are you scattering them to?
Ping, 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 ping.
Oh my gosh. Can you scatter up? Like I imagine you could.
The only
Alrighty.
target an unoccupied space that you can see up
Mhm.
to 6 creatures.
Alrighty. Okay. So Raikou goes jumping through the air, and she's you know, underestimated she overestimated her ability and underestimated the distance, and you come through with your spell, and all of a sudden when she's about to fall down into the liquid, then boom, she gets shot back up again. She goes through the air again and lands on the platform, followed by everyone else who was already standing on their own boxes. And everyone is up there on top of the platform now. And then just subtract the mana, please.
I already did.
Okay,
Right.
no problem.
That's enough of that.
Yeah, so everyone within, or so up to 5 creatures of your choice within range of 30 feet can be moved to an unoccupied space that you can see within 120 feet.
Alrighty.
So just
Okay, so it's like okay, so she didn't actually fly through the air. She just went towards the liquid, and then all of a sudden, bing, she's up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was trying to make it funny. Okay. Take it away from me. I got you. Okay. All right. So all 4 of you are up there on the platform now. This platform is about 45, 50 feet above the liquid at this point. There's several pieces of this platform that are broken. There was a staircase up against the wall that led up to this platform, but it is in terrible condition, kind of hanging on by just a railing, and the rest of it is submerged in the liquid. But most importantly, on this platform, you are now able to see that there's a bald-headed human male that has a bright red tattoo on his head, and he has a lot of bleeding and scarring all over his body. He is not wearing a shirt. However, he does have a leather bandolier going from left to right down his chest, and he just has a pair of old, woolen pants on, and has some boots that have definitely seen some better days. The female border collie looking Corgine, she backs away and allows everyone to gather around to make sure there's ample room on this platform. And let's see, who would be up front first? Because that's who would be addressed first.
probably the one that's probably on the ground, which is Raikou.
They're called steak fries, Dova, over here. Yeah, the Corgine. Yep. I love them. All right, so Raikou. All right, so this rather she looks rather beautiful. Her fur is even though it's a little bit muddied and dirty and dingy, the pattern on it is absolutely beautiful. The center from basically from her neck down to her chest is white, kind of like in a V shape, and then the rest of the sides of it is a light brown, and it goes darker the higher up on her neck that it goes. And she looks at you, Raikou, and looks at everybody in the group, and she says, "So now, friend or foe? Proper introductions are needed, I suppose. I am SPOT. What is your names?" And then the male with the bald head and the tattoo says, They've come for us. They've come for us. Why did you let them know? Why did you let them know where we were?" And she turns to him and kind of gives him like a dismissive, shut up type look. And she says, Don't mind him. He hasn't been the same since we've been here. He has seemingly gone mad. I don't know what the ailment is. My magics have not been able to determine what is wrong with him. He thinks we are being chased and followed, and we've been here for some time. May I ask your names, please? I've given you mine.
Raikou will get up from her prone position.
Oh, forgive my manners. His name is John Locke.
Well, pleasure to meet you. My name is Jack Harkness. Big ol' smile.
Ah, nice smile. Pleasure to meet you, Jack. I'm sure, or we will find out. But I believe someone with such a beautiful smile shall not be truly evil.
His wife gets up and kind of like dusts off a bit. Raikou.
Oh, very beautiful and voluptuous you are. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Raikou. I am Espiote Sembra. Nice to meet you. And then anybody, whoever's next, unless neither one of you want to introduce yourself, that's fine.
Just did.
All right.
Want
So,
to say it again?
I'm the doctor.
oh, sorry, my headset didn't even pick it up. Sorry about that. All right, the doctor, huh? Well, maybe you may be able to cure my friend here, John. My magics have not proven to me what has occurred, and I am afraid with his condition we were no longer able to travel forward with our mission. He is quite ill, deranged, I don't know. He has not threatened to hurt me, but everybody or everything he feels is out to get him. And he's like, they are, look at the walls, And when you look at the walls, you are able to see that there are rather large eyes opening everywhere. I'd say at least 20 in this area, scattered around, various different sizes. You're able to see them.
Oh, so gone. Doctor, are we? Are we partaking in those recreational drugs my mother told me not to go towards?
No, we are not.
And she SPOT says, "What do you? Is this a joke? Cultural thing?"
His gaze is like looking away
Uh,
and around.
she turns around and she says, What is it you're looking at? It's nothing but a wall behind us here, and some more of the walkway. And that strange crystal over there that seems to be growing out of the water or the wall where they meet there at the water line.
The walls are watching us.
Oh, you too. What is
Oh dear.
what is going on in this place? Are you putting one on me, as they say? She looks around. She says, "Can you explain yourself, please? I do not understand what is going on at this moment."
There are eyes all around.
Oh my gosh, another one. What is going on? What do you mean? I see no eyes. We have eyes. You mean?
No, they're all on the walls.
And she goes,
I'm not
she turns around and goes walking up to the wall. She goes walking up to the wall and starts filling the wall. You see the
Ma'am.
eyes, and she
Go-
has
go.
her.
Uh,
What?
oh,
What?
oh, your hand.
Her hands
Paw.
near one of yeah. Her paw is near
Your
one of the eyes. Now, she stops as you say that.
Right at you.
Who? This is a wall. There's no. I don't see no eyes.
I've heard walls have ears, but this is kind of ridiculous.
And the eye,
Yes.
you know, the eye that's near her starts twitching, and blinking, and you see that a mouth is appearing and a nose, and it looks like something's trying to come out of this wall as she has her hand on it. She says, "I see no eyes. I don't understand what is who."
Perhaps it's the delirium. Hmm. Why are you hiding it?
Where am I hiding at?
Like trying to basically get her to step away from the wall and just switch the conversation.
Oh, I see. I do not know what affliction you all have, and as she walks away from the wall and comes back into the light a little bit, the light that's still shining from the flare that has been shot across the room. So she walks into the dim light again, and she says, I am here. Did not hide. I determined that I did not think that you were following us, and that you could possibly use some help getting through the little bit of trash that is down there for you to get on up to us. You see, I think there are some creatures walking in through that water, or perhaps swimming. It does not seem to be natural. I thought perhaps it was just stagnant water, and you can see here that, well, the boot that John threw down is a result of touching that. We'll just call it water for now. We don't truly know what it is, but the longer we stay here, it seems like fumes and smoke is coming, steam or smoke is coming off the water in some of the places. It was giving us a terrible headache, and we found our way up to this platform, but we do not know truly what it is. It may be connected to something to do with the other room and the drainage that seems to be coming down the stairs over there. And she points to the stairs, and you can see that there's this gooey green liquid, this acrid smelling liquid, just dripping off of the stairs. And there is enough of it going down the stairs that it's actually forming somewhat of a waterfall on three sides of the stairs. However, you are able to tell that as it's traveling down the stairs, it is carrying pieces of the stairs with it, thereby crumbling it a little bit further, just a bit further each moment that passes. And she points to it and says, "Those stairs were fully intact just yesterday. We did not think it prudent to sample whatever that is or test it. We have no way. My magic does not discern to me what this is. However, if you tell me why you're here, I may be able to tell you some information that may help you. In addition to what we've already discussed, and your help perhaps leaving this area if it is safe. As you see, John is in no condition to travel any further he cannot be able to help in any dangers. His mind seems to be going the longer we stay here. As he sees eyes, and now you see eyes. I've not seen any eyes, and you can see the wall, the nose, and the mouth that was forming have essentially melted back into the wall itself.
Oh,
Thank you for the
Tell me
donation,
what-
Dota.
why are you down? You're down here.
Sorry, I had a text.
Peculiar to come all the way down here. If you came through the way we did, many ghouls and wyverns.
Yes, I suppose it.
Done so with much purpose.
Yes, I suppose. I suppose you're right, and I could tell you some of the mission. We were sent here by a powerful wizard, and I will not disclose his name. But we were sent here by a powerful wizard to investigate some dealings of one Lenosius. My husband, Diogi, was sent with the wizard as he is, he is his most trusted companion. That.
Hold on, did you just call her the dog's husband Diogi? Like
Mhm.
Doge?
Yes, sir. And her name is Spot or Espiote, but Spot. Yep. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, Dean.
Okay.
Yep. My husband Diogi Sembra, and I am Spot Sembra. We were sent here by a wizard, and then John Locke starts saying, Erasmus tricked us! He betrayed us! We're stuck here! We're gonna die here!
Erasmus?
You stupid fool! Yes. Erasmus. Do you happen to know that person? It seems like that triggered something in you. Have you heard this name before? Well, anyway.
Friend.
Oh, a friend. So do you know my dear Diogi? Then. They travel together sometimes on missions of importance that may have bloodshed or need of protection. Although Erasmus is quite capable, so anything he may need protection from is indeed a large threat, I suppose. But anyway,
Well-
yes, they travel together. So have you seen my husband?
Unfortunately, it has been some time since we've seen Erasmus. Last we saw him, he was at Coventry? Right?
Yes, you are. Out of character, you are correct.
And that was a bit of time ago.
Coventry. And you see that she is, she has a tuft of fur underneath her chin that kind of
It's-
hangs down a bit, and she says,
Across the sea.
I see. I do not recall the Coventry that you speak of, but very well. How long ago would you say this was? My husband and I have been separated for some time now, and I fear that he may be dead, or this Erasmus fellow, that he works for may also be dead, as we were supposed to meet here. We were.
If I remember
Go ahead.
correctly, no, this is OOC.
Mm-hmm.
We did the Coventry stuff. Erasmus went, and we had about a 2-month-esque time skip while we were doing shit.
Yes.
Or, basically living in
Mhm.
Coventry for a while. So,
Yeah.
I'd
It's
say
pretty close.
2-3 months now.
Well, that definitely was before he was traveling with my Diogi, that's certain, as we were home in Ishner. You say Coventry is across the sea. We are across the sea from my Ishner. Is it on the continent of Zartaran? No, I would know of it if it was. It's not one of our cities.
Continent of not
Avalorn.
Mordavia, is it?
Avalorn.
Continent of Avalorn?
I have not been there myself, but yes, I've heard of it. And you say this Coventry is over there.
Yes.
They must have made quite the progress in some time then.
Perhaps. We're mostly here on mistake.
Well, it seems,
Fox's eyes are like drifting as he's looking for more eyes.
as you're looking around for more eyes, you can see, that...
Oh, that one has a tongue.
you can see that as you can see on the corner of your periphery that you do in fact see eyes, but when you look directly where that eye is, there is no eyes. But then you see out the corner of your periphery in a different eye, in a different way, and it seems like they are somewhat playing games with you as you look around. They're taking turns opening and closing, and you're very certain there's something there looking at you, but you can't quite turn your head fast enough to see them, and so you're doing this a lot.
It's very visible as he talks, like he's like,
The doctor just kind of like pulls Fox's head onto shoulder.
"What are you watching?
And
Pet.
Don't
Pet.
walls also have ears?"
she says to you all, did you all come in already inebriated? Is he okay? What is he doing this for? What is he saying no to?
Everything's quite alright.
As you say, then, and she kind of looks a little bit suspicious anyway, but she says, so, you said you're here on accident then? Erasmus did not send you to our rescue?
No.
How did you come about this place then? Why are you in such a place?
We too are here for the nose.
Ah, you too are here for Linosius, so our goals may yet align.
Yeah.
May I ask why you are after Linosius, and then I will give you some information if you wish to leave now that may help you.
He took something of mine.
Well, and then she goes to ask you what he took. She says, well, what did he... And then she says, well, I did say one more question. You don't have to answer, but may I know what he took from you?
My box.
Your box. Was it
It's
a
a-
music box? Or...
No, big blue box. About kind of jumps a little bit. Okay, big.
And she watches you jump. Little squirrely man, you. And she says, well, that seems like it would hold a decent amount of cargo. Can you not get another box, or was it what's inside the box that you were looking for, actually, and not the box? And John Locke says, "Boxes all around us! Boxes on the ground! Boxes everywhere! Boxes in the next room, too! Just pick a box! We don't need them!"
It's a bit of a special box.
And she says,
Very special box.
"Very well, I will not trouble you any further with this line of questioning. It seems that you are being intentionally invasive.
Perhaps we should move to somewhere not within these fumes.
Oh, the fumes aren't reaching that level." And so she says,
Is you to not go forward other than your friend.
"Well, surely that we are on this together. Surely that is the reason. I don't know what causes him to stir. His sleep is restless. I do not know. He has a fever. He will not eat the meager rations that I have left." And she opens her pack, and she has 3 rations left. And she says, "We have been surviving 4 days apiece on each one of these." So that means they were having an eighth of a ration each day, because they're splitting a quarter of the ration each day.
Yeesh.
Yes. And
So you cannot fight the dangers ahead as well as babysitting.
yes, yes. I am very weary of hunger, and I can create refreshment. So that is at least some comfort. But any food that I create since we've arrived, has been filled with, let's say, bugs. Gross, big, bloated bugs that crawl through and wriggle away and drop into the water through the grate. The food is tainted. I did not make it far enough into this area to find any type of answers, but suffice it to say, this is not nourishment that I wish to try to partake in.
You must go
And
forward.
and she is, "Would you like to see?" And before you even say yes, she's already trying to summon a nice banquet of food, and she summons. She has several loaves of bread and some cheese that she is able to summon, and it looks wonderful. It looks like it would just be fresh, right? And then after a few seconds, you see that it starts slowly molding, and the mold actually takes over the items. As you're observing it, it's very perceptive to you as it spreads, and as it spreads, you see poop, pop, 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 all these little bloated maggots coming out of it, slithering their way out of it, and dropping down into the water and actually making a tangible splashing noise from where you're at. So they were pretty big maggots. And she says, as far as I understand, these are the children of flies. They are not for eating."
And we should press forward.
And then for the first time, she shows you her leg, and it seems to be perhaps dislocated, as her foot even though she's facing you, her foot itself is actually sort of diagonal a bit, and it looks like, she has a crack in her heel, uh, you know, from where this happens, and as she's walking, on this path here, on the grading, she has a very bad wince and limp, and she says to you all, "If we were to go further, we need to jump to the box, uh, the metal reinforced box over there, and proceed up the rapidly corroding stairs. However, the information that I wish to give you for your openness," and she looks at you, Doctor, and she says, "Somewhat, mostly openness. You have your secrets, I know. I will not question you further about your blue box, but the information I provide you will maybe affect your decision a little." And then John Locke says, "Big, big flapping wings! Flapping wings! Oh, they flap mercilessly. Knocked us against the wall. We had to come back." "Oh, if you want to go swimming, you go forward. But be careful. Many things go bump in the night." And she says, "Yes, there is a rather large problem of, I believe it is called a dragon. I just call it trouble. It is, he hides, he lurks in the goo, liquid that is below, that you jumped through just now. He lives and hunts. I've seen him, some ghouls come through, and I've seen him appear with these large, large eyes that are, well, foggy. They are foggy. And he comes up to the surface, and one grab with his mouth has gotten 5 ghouls, and just like that, descends back into the depths. This liquid you see before you is much deeper in the next room, and will require some swimming. However, there is a platform in the middle of the room that will provide you some respite if you shall get tired. If you do not wish to go through that way, then perhaps you may take the rest of this walkway, but there's a piece missing here that connects to the other room. So I hope you're able to..." She says, "Well, I may be able to pass one of you over there." And she says that she's able to move you, and you can move onto that platform, but only one of you. And there seems to be a wheel over there that can be turned to raise what looks to be a piece of the platform that's hanging by a hinge, that is vertically facing down towards, from the ceiling to this liquid substance. And it's not on a horizontal plane for you to be able to cross it. And she says, "I do not want to use the rest of my magic, as I am very, very weary and fatigued. I did not want to use it haphazardly, but I do suspect that wheel over there will control the lever for this platform. We shall be able to, all the rest of us, cross safely." She says, "The choice is yours. But I also did notice down below there's a bunch of rubble, undoubtedly created by several ghouls, and it's mostly submerged in that liquid. However, there seems to be a path through the wall as it comes out the other side and will allow you to bypass quite a bit of the troubles that are ahead if you choose to take that path. However, it is a very small space. You will be swimming, and it does have ghouls in it. Amongst other things, like roots. There's some tree roots through there, undoubtedly leading up to the surface.
Hmm.
I was considering on taking John there, but I do not think in his condition, he can swim. And with my leg the way it is, I'm not exactly sure if I can swim.
I suppose perhaps then the way we forward would be by opening the getting me across to turn the crank. And then we can all get across. We can all get out of here.
Very, very well. That sounds
Or
like a
if
fine idea.
there's a dragon. It would be too much danger for all of us. Yes?
Well,
Huh?
you're right.
Uh-huh.
Very well. Then who shall go over to the other platform?
So we just need to get to a crank, right?
Yep, so far from what she said.
Okay, this is actually this is where I think I might use ability that I have just to get over there. I just have to remember how long it lasts. I'll tell you when I remember.
When you
Oh.
remember or when you look it up?
I'm looking. How long does this last? Because I can cast the etherealness spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The Horizon Walker thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically one turn. How far is the gap?
The gap is, what was it? Hold on, let me look at my notes real quick so I can. 15 feet.
But to get to the crank it's just 15 feet?
No, the gap is 15 feet. This here, let me see here. Let me get the little pointer, freehand. All right. So this area right here is mostly hollow. The crank,
Oh, no.
the crank is right here.
Yeah.
Where? I don't see.
Oh, okay. Right? I'll go ahead and draw more. Here.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I drew it a few times to make it bigger each time.
Can you ping it?
Oh, can I ping it? Sure. Did it not clear it?
I don't think so.
I didn't see anything.
Oh,
Are you thinking on the wrong layer?
no. Here, let me try again.
I'm refreshing the page. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Hold on.
No. I see now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ping?
Yep. There's the original one that I made it bigger so you can see, but maybe it was my end. There you go, right here. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this is the gap.
Yeah. That's the gap, and there is the piece of the walkway, piece of the catwalk, is hanging there by a hinge vertically, you know. And she says that crank is what brings it up.
Well, it doesn't seem like much of a problem.
Etherealness, bonus action to cast, and then you have until the end of your turn. So you still have a normal action, and you basically just float over.
Yeah, I could just move and then dash if I really need to.
So yeah, you want a ghost man walk over there and just be like,
Yeah. This is the one thing that would come with a short rest. So, Jack's
I
like,
guess just no
It's
need
like-
to use your magics. I got.
it's like, seems easy enough. Poof. He just disappears into a portal, I would think. then-
Okay. And then reappears over there. So
Yeah. It's like,
and you appear on the other side. All right. You guys can take a 10-minute break if you like, and then let me get everything ready, and then we'll be good to go.
my first use of etherealness.
You can take 5-10 minutes, however you need. I only need about
Yeah.
a minute or two.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pause the recording. All right, so as you get in the room, you're surrounded by 3 zombies. However, these don't look like normal zombies. They look like they are zombies of some intelligence. They're still shambling and they're still stupid, but they look very much more hostile and like they are exceedingly more rotten. All right. So the first zombie, he goes and takes his turn, and he's right there. So he's going to try to slam you. He is going to try to take his hands and bash down on you. And he gets a few of those. His first one. Is a miss.
Nope.
Second one.
Nope.
No? Okay. That's his turn. The next one is going to try to claw at you once and then bite at you. There's the claw.
That it's, but just barely.
Oh, it's a glancing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there's the bite. Alright, so the bite misses. You get hit with a glancing. That means you get half of this damage right here. You get 5 damage.
-5. All right.
Yeah, as he comes at you, lunges at you with his hand, but his bite misses. It is your turn now.
All right. Teleport shenanigans. The
So,
top one's going to get 27.
that's a hit.
8.
So,
We'll
how would the teleport work with somebody who's already in your melee range? Where would you teleport to? The same square, or?
No, I don't. Let me read it specifically. I could just teleport to a different square next to him.
Okay, I was just curious. Obviously it's gonna work. I was just curious for my own knowledge.
Yeah,
Is-
the way I see it is like the teleporting kind of throws them off.
So
Mm-hmm.
distance strike. You gain the ability to pass between the planes in a blink of an eye. When you use the attack action, you can, so you don't have to, teleport up to 10 feet before each attack to an unoccupied space that you see.
Okay.
If you attack at least 2 different creatures with the action, you can make 1 additional attack with with it against a third creature.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The 27 hits. Which one were you attacking?
The one on top for
Alright.
8 damage.
Okay.
Next one down is gonna get. Let's see how much this does. 28
Yep. Yep.
to hit.
Mm-hmm.
12 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to teleport right here to attack the guy on the right.
All right. That's a miss.
Yeah, it's a that one. Bugger.
All right. Well, in this campaign, I don't make nat ones usually do crazy stuff, so it's just a nat one. All right. So you teleport around. You hit 2 of the 3. Is there anything that you want to do to move? Turning that wheel itself, I believe, would be a free action.
I would then turn the wheel if I'm nearby it. Where's the wheel?
Yeah, it's well, the zombie is right. This zombie is right near it, so it's like behind him.
All right. I won't turn the wheel because it's right behind him. So it's like, I'll deal with you first.
Okay, yeah, okay, that works out. And actually, I think it would be a bonus action because it's takes more time than like all the free action stuff. But either way, all right. So yep, you did some damage there. The last one is going to take his turn finally. He was on lunch break and didn't realize what was going on. He's coming into the fight, and he's going to go over next to the one near the wheel up against the wall. And he's going to go ahead and try to make 2 bite attacks against you. Miss.
Nope. Glancing.
All right, so you get half of this.
Nine.
Mm-hmm. And I need a con save.
Is this a disease or a poison?
It's a disease.
I get advantage.
Okay.
Thank God.
All right. So when he went to bite you, dude.
Nat 1 to a nat 20.
Yeah, that's my That's my favorite. That's my favorite. My second favorite is a nat 1 and a nat 1. All right. So he goes to bite you, and he makes a little bit of contact, but because it was a glancing blow, you were actually able to like kind of get out of the way a bit, and so he didn't get fully to sink his teeth into you, and you shrug off whatever was going to happen, and you're fine.
I'm God.
All right. Top of the round. And what's everybody else doing, by the way, while he's over there doing this? Go ahead and give me perception checks.
Fox is looking at the eyes. There's many eyes. Oh God, they're staring at him menacingly.
No, you're staring to look at the eyes, and you don't see them anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't see them anymore. So you're looking around for them, and you don't see it.
So Fox, Raikou,
Okay, so yeah, Fox, you didn't hear anything, but yeah, you didn't see the eyes. Raikou, you said Doctor then Raikou, or Raikou then Doctor?
Raikou, then Doctor.
All right, Raikou, you hear the sounds of battle occurring, and they're from the direction that Jack has went. Doctor, you know that, but in addition, you hear the sounds and the steps, and judging by the gait of the stepping, you can determine that they are definitely zombies. You hear
You just know how zombies are.
you hear the shuffling. Well, she's very, or he, excuse me, he, but out of character, she, very intelligent and has fought these enough so that you can hear the shuffling and the noise, and so you can determine reasonably well that they are some sort of a zombie. Making fun of my additional information I provide with my perception checks. How dare you, sir? All right. Do you want to? Nothing. All right. All right. Top of the round. He's going to go in for 2 slam attacks, and let's see what happens here. The first one, the second one. Your AC was what, 20, right, Jack?
Yep.
All right. So since they weren't crits, I'll just go ahead and combine them, if that's okay, for my ease of use. All right. 40. And you take 20 points of damage, bludgeoning damage, as he comes down with his fists. And he comes back up. And he gets you right in the jaw with it.
I'm gonna use a reaction and have one of those attacks. The one that's doesn't have double nat ones.
Okay, so your reaction gets rid of one of them, you said?
Halves them.
Oh.
One of the attacks.
Oh, okay, so you're going to half the 6 then to a 3?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you got 17 points on the board of bludgeoning damage, as this thing has a little considerable amount of weight to it when he hits you, and it kind of catches you a little bit off guard and staggers you a bit. All right, the next one is going to take his turn, and he's going to go for a. He's going to go ahead and go with just a single bite attack.
That hits.
All right, and so he sinks his teeth and bites into you for 18 points, and I need you to roll a con save.
Alrighty.
Come on, Jack, you got this.
That's 1. God damn it. Damn it. 7.
All right, and as he sinks his incisors into you, he goes and he pulls them away, and you now have a wound in your neck. It's bleeding pretty badly, and you start to, where he bit you at, you start to see your flesh starting to turn blackish in color around the bite wound.
Just my luck.
It's your turn.
Alright, so bonus action. Let's see. Actions, bonus. Let's see. Which one's better? Planar Warrior on the one to the right, which I'm going to attack.
All right. The one to your direct right, or the one up above and to the right?
To the direct right.
Okay. What's a hit?
Eight. 25.
All right. So you hit him, and he is now. You can see like pieces of rotten flesh just tearing away, and you're able to see as the flesh is tearing away. Uh, One of those large bugs that was festering in the food that SPOT created. You can see one of those large bugs. Uh, it's like it's pulsating, and eventually it sprouts some wings and a very sharp proboscis from its face. And yeah, it crawls out. It crawls out of the wound. Nothing happens other than that for this turn. For him,
Alright,
is there
so-
anything else you could do?
Teleport to the behind one of them.
Okay. It's a hit.
This one's got. Okay, attacked for 13 damage.
All right. All right. So that one, as you attack, he some of the bone around his leg, like his femur, is exposed, and you can see like most of his skeletal structure and things like that. As you hit him, and you rock him, so he kind of steps back a bit, and you can see that he's off balance because he just twisted his knee as it stepped back and tried to come forward again, and he staggered. What would you like to do next?
Teleport to this guy.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me your attack. That's a miss.
13. Yep.
Alright, is there anything else you can do?
That's it.
Alrighty.
Oi! A little help over here.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Perception checks, everyone.
That was Raikou. That was Fox. Oh, now he hears. And I think Doctor already heard.
Okay. Yeah. So SPOT says, "Wait, what's that noise? I think I hear something." And the doctor said, "You hear everything," and you heard Jack say that.
You're still able to do your teleport to that area, right?
I can do that one last time, but that I'm spent after that, unfortunately.
Fox.
What's your plan?
So wait a minute. Out of curiosity, this is its own room, right? Like this is the way in.
Yeah, that's his own room. Mm-hmm. And the piece of platform that you would presumably put in place with the knob fills in that gap. All right, so the zombie is going to take his turn, and he is going to try to bite you a single time. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
All right. And he is going to move up a space as he's doing it. The next one here on the left is going to try to throw 2 slams into your body. The first slam is with his hands. The next slam is a shoulder. The first one, the second one.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
All right. So he comes to attack you with a slam, try to knock you down or something, and he missed, and then he goes and charges with his shoulder, very limply though, because they are still just zombies, and he misses you as you easily just sidestep and go back to your spot. And that is his turn. The next one, he's gonna go ahead and that fly. Okay, now he is tearing at his wound, where that bloated fly sprouted the wings, and he then his rotting corpse just like cracks as if it's like an egg. This rotten flesh, as this putrid smell hits your nostrils, and this fly fully bursts out of its chest, and now he's gone, and there is now a large fly, they are floating around in that area in place of where he was, and his corpse is on the ground under him.
Why the fuck? Blayhill, just... Why are there chest bursters?
So I guess we'll start moving this way, I guess. Because...
Yeah, you get.
Oh.
Yeah, the doctor got fit. She passed her perception check. Twice? So, at the top of the.
No, did you want her to make another one?
No. She passed it. She passed them. So, did she let you all know that there was combat going on and things?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was trying to talk to the girl and I was like, Fox, and then you were like, and then the zombie smash, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes it doesn't pick you up, I think.
You need to sit up. Your fault. Jax dies is your fault now.
Oh, come on. Don't do that to her. That's not nice, man.
It's your fault.
Okay, cool.
No. Come on now.
It's going to be... It's going to take more than two zombies at over a fly of enormous size to take Jack down. Old Jack down.
Old Jack. Nothing stops old Jack. Nothing gets me. All right.
So-
Let me put the other creature in with its initiative. But then, Doctor, you can tell me what you were going to do here in a second. Just let me do that real quick. Oh shit!
I didn't.
Forgot to grab my
not do
coffee.
anything.
Forgot to grab my coffee. Alrighty, and the fly is going to be with a 6. Add turn. Hey, let me click you. Alright, I'll put you right there, and then I'll click you. Oh my god, I'm not trying to move you. There you go. I just want to right. There we go. Alright. Go ahead, Doctor. What were you going to say? I'm sorry, the microphone, like I said, it didn't pick you up. I apologize.
It's fine.
Alright. What were your intentions?
Teleport Fox.
Okay. You teleport Fox to which square?
No, I asked her
Oh,
to
oh.
do it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. She goes ahead. Sorry, I haven't had a lot of sleep, so I'm fading fast. All right, so she lifts her hands. SPOT lifts her hands up and kind of makes like a motion towards Fox with both her hands, and then just drags them across. And you go instantly to. You could pick this square, or this square. It's up to you.
Which one? That one to that one?
Yeah.
I guess. Let's go chance. One left, two right. Okay, right.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. And then you appear there, and there's a big giant fly. You can see this really sharp nose, this large proboscis. It looks like a giant needle, and he's flying around. It looks like he's surveying the area. He did not notice you just yet, and you are right next to him. What is your religion skill?
Train 6. No, wait, no, hold on, 8.
It's trained to.
It's trained.
Roll it.
Okay. A 15.
You know that this fly is well, besides its size, obviously it's not a normal fly, but you happen to know that this fly is a casme. Do you out of character know what a casme is?
The sweater?
No, not no. I didn't say cashmere.
Okay, yes, it is the cashmere. You must wear it.
Cashmere.
This is where it comes from.
No, it's a large demonic
demon.
fly.
Ah,
You know, I was thinking they were bot flies.
But
they might as well be.
but this one just hatched, so he isn't large, but he's still large for a fly. I mean, it was like the size of a potato, or probably larger than that. Maybe like the size of your head.
I see.
Go ahead and roll your initiative there, Fox, so you can get in on this.
Okay. 8 plus, hold on. I was lazy. 3, 11.
All right.
I like my action. I throw my Pokeball. Go, Fox.
Alrighty. There you are. You're after Jack. So Jack, you're up. Fox, you're next.
All right.
Fox smash.
So, I'm going to use a bonus action to put, keep on forgetting the name of this, of Planar Warrior on the fly. I'm going to pour it right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get stabbed. If 18 hits,
It does.
9 plus 2d8. 13.
The
Total damage, force.
Oh, it's
13
force.
total force. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna attack the guy below me. That's a miss.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the guy below me. Oh, not my dagger. 13, I believe that misses.
Yeah, that misses. But you
Damn.
you were able to hit that fly, and as he just started, as he just took off and started flying, you were able to hit him, and he's doing a tipsy sway, trying to center himself a little bit, and I presume that's all you can do, really, unless you want to move.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Fox, you're up next.
Chuck, I did not know that there were demons down here.
Undead, demons, dragons. What else? What else is down here?
And be careful of that wall, it's trying to lick you. He's going to go ahead and his first attack is going to go to this demon fly. He doesn't like it. I don't think anybody likes it.
Not even its own mother.
Here's the first attack. 31.
Oh, that's a glance. No, it's
Oh. All right. I would like to use a superiority die
okay.
to trip attack it.
To trip attack the Okay.
Up the fly.
All right.
Yeah. So we will now take 2d10 plus 8 and 14.
All right. So as you go to steady your halberd to, uh, whack at its legs, you
Oh
connect.
no. It's
No.
much different
Okay.
for a flying creature, at least.
All right. Tell me.
For a flying creature,
What, you pin them
it
down?
still it's more like hitting its wings and arms and kind
Oh,
of flipping it
okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
if for flying creatures, because it
Mhm.
is flying, yes,
Yes.
it still has to make a strength check, or it still falls prone,
All right.
or strength save. The only question is then, does this thing have hover or just a fly speed?
Just a fly speed.
Yay! It's able to be knocked down prone.
Yep.
Get down, you son of a DC 20 strength check.
Okay. And it's just a baby.
Yup.
All right. So
Yay.
so you as he's buzzing around, you smack him in the wing, and he falls down harmlessly down to the ground below.
Ah, excellent. Omae wa mo shinderu. I'm
No,
going to go ahead and now use all the rest of my attacks on it, now that it's prone on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
smashing it into the ground / grate.
No one else is gonna make the joke, Pinata.
Yes, I'm opening up this fly pinata.
Okay.
Here's my second attack.
Here comes the candy.
28. Here's this third attack.
Oh boy, candy.
There's 32.
Yeah.
I think they hit.
Yeah. They hit.
And I'm going to go ahead and say it now.
Uh-huh.
Bonus action, going to hit it with the bunt.
All right.
I'm no, and crit.
Yeah. Okay. Roll up your damage.
I don't like the themes. I don't like demons. Yeah. So here's 24
Mm-hmm.
of the normal damage,
Mm-hmm.
and now for the crit. So it would be plus 4 plus 1d6 plus 6 plus 8. Gotta make sure. And the time of day is still nighttime. Yes?
Yeah, it's approaching dawn, but yeah, it's still night.
Okay. So, okay, so 6 and 18 normal damage and 9 radiant damage. Wink, wink, wink. For a total of 51 points of damage in total after knocking him prone.
Yeah. So you knocked him down, and then you curb stomp him, and with your crit, you're able to go ahead and give me the flourish details. He's dead. On the ground, looking up at you mercilessly. Please don't kill me, sir.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
I want to make a really bad joke right now.
Well, bad jokes are the only kind of jokes we can make, so go ahead.
Fox isn't, any kind of murderer. He's just an abortion doctor. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
The abortionist.
Oh my
oh,
god.
oh, oh,
I
oh.
said
you meant bad, like it wasn't gonna be funny. Not bad as in like, oh. Okay. All right. That was funny. That was good. Okay. You get inspiration for that.
Alright,
All
I
right.
guess. It's my turn to skedaddle.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Yep.
Good. Inspiration die.
All right, you get your inspiration.
Go on,
Horrible.
character.
You're horrible. You're
So-
horrible.
so
you
do you
already
wa-
have an inspiration die.
Oh.
So do you? It was an inspired comment, okay? She was inspired by what happened with the chest bursting fly. Did you want to, Fox? Did you want to? Do you think you could finish these other two off with your own turn or no?
Oh, that's it. That's my entire turn.
Right. I mean, when it comes back. Well, oh yeah, you're right. I guess we can wait. That's
More
fine.
than likely. More than likely, we can finish him off in one more. Let's do this.
All right.
Real quick. I
Uh,
can give you guys this.
There it is. The nat 20.
12
all right.
damage each.
All right. 12 damage each would do. Let's see here.
That's
What did it do?
incorrect. 14 to the crit and then 12 damage.
Oh yeah, 14 crit, then 12.
All right.
That is all. Click off. See you later, guys.
See you, man.
tomorrow.
See you, dude.
The,
All right, I put their damage on there for him. The one at least that act in front of him get their turn first, but then the damage results play out after. All right, so the Kazme is dead. He's off the turn order. It's that guy's turn. Since Jack's here, I'm not going to attack him. So Fox, unfortunately, you're going to take both of these gentlemen's attacks.
it is what it is.
Alrighty.
Do it. I
Uh,
can take it.
All right.
I can take all the meat.
All right. In order to make it simple, they'll be both do 2 slams apiece. So I'll just go ahead and roll 4d20, and then I will add their modifier. Let's see. 4. Okay. 4d20 plus. Oh wait, 4d20s. All right, and each one adds a 4. So a 19, a 6, a 16, and a 20.
No,
None of them hit ya.
none of them.
Alrighty, that's cool. All right, yeah. So the zombies they shamble forward, thinking they have you backed up against the wall, surrounded. Behind you, however, is a continuation of that catwalk, and I'll go ahead and reveal it to you. Since you're up against the opening, you'll be able to see it down to that point there. So you can see that there's the catwalk. There is about 20 feet or so until it hits a winding staircase, just a set of 5 stairs down to a lower level. It's closer to the water, yet it's still, rather about 40 feet above it or so. But that is what you get there for being in that space. And then his attacks. Let me look at the damage again. That was totaled.
Well, it looks like a d20 plus 11, so I can
24,
quickly do it, actually.
24. Okay. Well, he already rolled his damage. He already pre-rolled it before he left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Yep. And they are both in bad shape. They're still coming, of course, because they're zombies. But one of them got his arm cut off, and the other one has a really nice gash through his neck, but it's not clean all the way through, so he's not beheaded. And he's still walking at you with a wobbly neck, just kind of hanging on there by some loose skin. And as he's shambling, his neck is bobbing back and forth, forward and back, as he's walking your way. All right, and then this one, yep, that's his turn. Jack took his turn. Back to you, Fox.
Okay. We're going to hit the one on top first.
Okay.
We're going to do this one at a time, so there we go.
Yep, that's a hit.
For 14.
14 is not a hit. Oh, wait. Oh, 14
No,
damage.
that's
Excuse me. Yeah, I got you. Thought you were rolling your attacks at the same time. Yeah, 14 damage, and that's the top one you said?
Yes.
30. All right. Yep. So with that hit, you finish the rest of his neck, and you lop his head right off, and he
Very-
is done.
Very well. And now, last 2 attacks to the one on the bottom.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see.
So 23
Yep. It's a hit.
for 30.
Yes, he's gone. You just chopped him in half and freaking cut his legs off, and you're now just harassing him because he can't move, and he's dead.
Okay. That completes combat.
Yes, it does.
Really.
Do you all want me to give you the XP for everything that's here so far, or do you want me to give it to you at the end of this map here?
I care not because I don't believe you gave us XP yet for anything yet.
Yes, I know that. That's why I asked if you wanted for everything that you killed so far, not just today, but everything so far. And
It doesn't matter to me, honestly.
all right, well, if you don't, okay then.
Whatever is easier for you to keep track of.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I will
Oh.
go ahead and tally that up then after I wake up. I haven't slept in a very long time.
No, you're
No,
good. You're good.
Slept
Believe me,
or ate.
We're both also going to go to sleep.